Hey y'all, wanted to show you some flowers that I made. I was making these for the tags bag swap through yourpaperpantry.ning.com, and what we're doing is making 9 flowers, 3 for each pack, and these are the ones that I decided to make. And I got this idea from my Stampin' Up upline, Dawn, and you can check out her blog. It's wonderful at www.dawnsstampingthoughts.net, and she's got a video on there showing you how to make these, but I figured I would go ahead and show you as well. Super easy. All you need is a scallop punch and some cardstock or paper, and I just happen to be using the Stampin' Up scallop punch. And what you do is you punch out 8 for 1 flower, 8 of these. In here we have the 8. And then what I decided to do was ink the edges on mine, because I wanted them to have a little more dimension. So I've got 8 that I've inked the edges. And the next thing that you do is you spray it with water and just get it damp. And this helps crinkle the paper up really well. And then you just wad the paper up, kind of like a spitball, like you did in school. Of course, I never did any spitballs, y'all. But, you know, those kids that did. So you wad them up until you have 8 little spitballs, so to speak. And then once you have that, you just take them one by one, and be careful with them because they're damp. And if you're using paper, not cardstock, they're, you know, fairly fragile. And then you open up all 8 of them and just stack them on top of each other. They don't have to be lined up in any particular order. And then I just take my whole paper piercer and pierce a hole through the little stack and just kind of wiggle it around just to make the hole big enough to fit a brad. This is what's going to hold the flowers together. And I actually took a little bitty brad, but you can use a bigger one if you want to. And put your brad in. Hope I'm staying on camera here for y'all. Whoops. And then open your brad up. Y'all are going to just die when you see how easy this thing is to make. And they're just so cute. So there's my little stack of scallops with little brad in the center. And then you just take the first scallop, the one that's on top, and you bring all the edges up and you squish it together just like that. And then you do the same thing with the next one. Squish it all together around the first one. And then the next, and just so on and so on. You do that 8 times, and you can see how fast this goes. Super easy. And one of the nice things too about dampening the paper before you do it, when the flower is finished and the paper dries, it holds that shape really, really well. And then what I did afterwards is just spray the finished blossom with some glimmer mist just to give it a little extra shimmer. So I'm almost done squishing my flower petals. And something else that the water does, I tried making some with and without the water, and I actually like using the water even with paper, not just the cardstock, because it gives the flowers that kind of worn, shabby look. Okay, so I have my flower, everything's all squished together, and then you just start opening it up a little bit. And you just move around and open it up until you have the desired look. And there we go. It's done. Voila. So I hope you like it. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you guys soon with the next video. Bye.